Time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Taken in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Monarchs offense will get the first swing today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Monarchs lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, this touch pass is going to be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Jukes to get free.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
At the 13-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
And it's Old Dominion in front now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Send the back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry out. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? When he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Nice grab. It's Jamania. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Red Raiders will have to kick this away. The returner is brought down. It's a starter on the next drive. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Caught over the middle. It's Jamania. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. The Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Monarchs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Here is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. A handoff from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Monarchs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offense.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They'll run it from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Monarchs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this one will be fair caught. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Breaks into open space. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. And it's Old Dominion in front now. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. the break, offense trying to convert here on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they'll take this from the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got it with room to run. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Keeps it on the draw. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room with the 25. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Monarchs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Now it's 2nd down here. Leaning on the run game here. He gets loose. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. The shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the Red Raiders will have to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the handoff. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain them.